Okay, so at this point, you are done with your test. You've turned it in the bin. You've double checked and make sure you didn't leave anything blank. You tried the E, and now you're ready to start your homework. So your homework is Daily Common Core 56, and on the back, mixed multiplication review number 7. There's a couple on the Daily Common Core that we haven't practiced a lot together. So use this video to help you with those problems. And then you can solve the rest of them on your own. Okay, here we go. Hey everyone, hope you're feeling good about the test you just took. I'm back to help you with some of these trickier ones on Daily Common Core that we just started learning. So, you can use your calculator. I'm going to go through these and help you with some of them. Some of them I know you can do on your own because we've been doing it for a long time. But I want to look at number 1 together. It says Madison had a scarf that was 4 feet long. We want to know how many inches was the scarf. So we're going from feet to inches. So you should be saying, uh-oh, it's a conversion. So find on your formula part, which is right here on your sheet for you, there's your sticker. 1 foot equals 12 inches. And peel that sticker off and write 1 foot equals 12 inches. And then we're going to make an input-output table. We know 4 feet, so that's going to go on this side here. I'm going to write 4 feet, and then we don't know how many inches. So think of it like number 2, like an input-output table. One thing that makes input-output tables easy for conversions is the rule is always going to be multiply. And it's going to be multiplied by the 12 in inches times 12. So to figure out what goes in my inches side, I can do 4 times 12. You can use your calculator. You're going to get that equals 48 inches. So I can plug in right here, 48 inches for my output. Then I just need a sentence. The scarf was 48 inches long. Okay, so you should be able to do number 2, an input-output table. You have to find the rule on your own by drawing an arrow. And you need to find out how many oranges are there. So we're putting in apples, that's going to be on our input side, 4,983. You have to figure out what's going to be on your output side. Number 3 is something you should be able to do. Write the number in expanded form. Use the math word wall to help you. Put that number in expanded form. Number 4 is a word problem. Lewis caught 386 fish. Ryan caught 1,544 fish. Question, how many times more fish did Ryan catch than Lewis? How many times more? Question mark X. You know how many times always goes first. There you go. I started setting it up for you. Put in your labels and solve. Number 5, write the value of the underlined digit. Use the math word walls to remember what value means. And then number 6, find the measure of the unknown angle. If we have an unknown angle, we don't know, we have a missing part. So I have the angle 20 degrees here, the angle 74 degrees here, and then here is my unknown angle, or my missing part that I'm trying to solve. I know information that I know in my head that isn't on this sheet. The total degrees in a triangle is going to add up to 180 degrees. So I know the total, and I know 2 parts. I have to figure out the missing part. So this is actually a 2-step problem. Because first, I'm going to add the parts that I know. So part plus part. And I'm going to add 20 degrees plus 74 degrees to get 94 degrees. So those 2 added together is 94 degrees. I know my total of 180 degrees minus the combined part that I know, 94 degrees, is going to equal my missing part, or my missing angle. So when I do 180 degrees minus 94 degrees, I get 86 degrees. So I'm going to put this right here as 86 degrees. Now there's one more part to this. I have to classify the triangle. I can see that one angle is acute, this angle is acute, and this angle here that I labeled 86 degrees, that's acute too. So a triangle with all three acute angles I can call an acute triangle. And I also have to classify it by the sides. If all of the angles are different measures, then all of the sides are going to be different too. So this is not congruent to that side, and this side isn't congruent either. A triangle that has no sides that are congruent is a scalene triangle. All right, there you go. Let's flip to the back and work on your mixed multiplication review problems. Okay, on the back here, we have mixed multiplication review number 7. You can fill out all the multiplication facts on your own. And I want to help you with 1 and 2, because they're a little bit different than we are used to seeing. So let's pay close attention. Number 1, which number is a factor of 12 and a multiple of 3? Normally, this word says not a multiple of 3. So we have to look at this a little bit differently. Let's start with factor of 12. I know factors are the numbers that multiply together. So something times something equals 12. So I'm going to start with A. Does 4 times something equal 12? 4 times 3 equals 12, so it could be A. For B, I know 2 times 6 equals 12, so it could be B. For 5, I know nothing times 5 equals 12 because 12 ends in a 2, and all multiples of 5 end in 5 or 0, so I can cross that one out right away. I know 6 times 2 equals 12, so it could be A, B, or D. Now I have to go to my next part, and a multiple of 3. This time, we want a number that is on the list for multiples of 3. We know multiples are counting by the number. I'm counting by the number 3. So 3, 6, 9, ... And this time I don't cross it out because I want it to be a multiple of 3. So choice A, 4, that's not on the list. So this time I don't want A. Letter B, 2, again not on the list, so it can't be B. D6, that is on the list right here, so my choice is going to be D6. So be careful, pay attention to the directions, because if it says and instead of not, you're going to have to do something different. So let's do number 2 together to see if you've got the hang of it. Which number is a factor of 18 and a multiple of 2? And show your evidence. So just like before, start with the factors. Factors are the numbers that multiply together. So something times something equals 18. Go through my multiple choice questions. I know 9 times 2 equals 18, so it could be 9. I know 6 times 3 equals 18, so it could be 6. I know 3 times 9 equals 18, so it could be 3. I can check in my calculator for D, 18 divided by 7. When I do that, I do not get a whole number, so cross that out. These are my 3 choices, A, B, and C. Now I need the one that is also and a multiple of 2, so one that is on the list. I know multiples are counting by the number. I'm counting by the number 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, ... Oh, wait, I only went up to 8. Look, 9 is on my list. I have to go past 9, so let me do one more. 10, now ... I'm not crossing it out because I want the one that is a multiple of 2. So 9, if I look, not on the list, cross it out. 6, if I look, is on the list, so it could be 6. 3 is not on my list, so I cross it out, and my choice is B. All right, make sure you complete both sides of this for homework. I didn't do the whole thing with you, so finish it with the rest of your time in class. Even if it's done, put it in the important side of your binder so you can have it for our homework check tomorrow. If you have it done and you have extra time, go on your iPad, do a round of extra math, then you can go on to ST math for the rest of the time. If this takes you the whole time and you don't have time for that, then that's okay. If you don't finish it though, it is homework tonight, so put it in the important side of your binder. Okay, work hard. See you later.